Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you how I achieve my flawless drugstore foundation routine. I know as a woman of color it is really difficult for us to find makeup that in the drugstore that actually matches our skin and looks nice. Unfortunately, a lot of the makeup companies have a shade range that go from light to medium, and the dark is just one shade. Like this one right here is really light, this is not deep, but you kind of have to work with what you got. And I just wanted to make this video to show to everyone that you can achieve a flawless face if you are my color. If you want to learn how you can get a flawless face using only drugstore products, then please keep watching. I always start off with a clean, moisturized face, and to moisturize I use Philosophy's Hope in a Jar. Next step is priming, and this one is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So I just take just a little bit on my finger, and I just take it and rub it all over my T-zone area, mainly on my nose and underneath my eyes, because I feel like that area has like a lot of texture. For color correcting, I like to use this NYX Conceal Correct and Contour palette. So I'm going to take a little bit of this orange color, and what I do is I like put it around my mouth where I have any kind of darkness, and then I take a damp beauty blender and I just pat it into my face. Now I'm going on to foundation. I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Mocha, which I think this one is the darkest one, but I've realized that this one might be a little bit too red. So what I've been doing lately is mixing this one with my Naked Skin foundation in the color 12, which is extremely warm, and I realized that one made my face look really red. And because this is a cool and this is a warm, and you blend them together, it makes a neutral. As you can see, the cool one is a little bit more yellow, and then the warm one is more red. I like to take my beauty blender and just pat everything into my skin. Next is concealer, and I like to use concealer that is about 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin, just to highlight, and if my face looks a little bit too dark, it just brings some radiancy to my face. I thought I was filming, but I turned the camera off to fix my autofocus. Anyways, I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in the color Deep. And I wouldn't consider this deep. I would really consider this probably like yellow, but I digress. What I like to do is apply it to this part of my face, not in like a triangle, just like place it on my face. And I like to work on one area of my face at a time because it kind of dries really quickly. And then what I like to do is, because I really don't contour my nose that much anymore, I just take the foundation and use that to contour my nose. I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and I think it just looks a lot better. So I just blend that out, and I get the side of my nose too, and then take my beauty blender and go in and pat out all of the concealer so it doesn't look so harsh. Then I like to contour the top of my nose by using some concealer just down the middle, so I have some left over on my brush, and I just take this, and I have another small brush, and this is the BH Cosmetics 128 brush, and I just blend it out very, very carefully. I also like to take this concealer on to the high parts of my face. So then I like to go in with some powder, and I recently purchased this NYX banana powder, and I'm going to take this big, large BH Cosmetics 124 brush, dip it into powder, and put it underneath my eye, just in a tapping motion. Then with the translucent NYX powder, I take a big, fluffy brush, and I set the rest of my face. Next it's time to bronze the skin, and I'm going in with my Covergirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. And I'm going to take this little flat type of brush from, it's a Flawless Face brush from Bare Minerals. And I'm going to take, I like the shape of it, so that's why I use it for a bronzer brush. I'm going to just tap it in here, tap it off, and warm up the skin a bit. Not that I really need to, but I just feel like it looks a lot better. Next, I'm going to go in with some contour, and I'm going to use the Black Radiance Ebony Pressed Powder. And I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 126 brush, and I'm just going to take this, tap it off, and put it into the contours of my cheeks. I'm going to go back into the banana powder, and I'm just going to clean up my cheeks a little bit. Then I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to my face, and what I'm using is the Black Radiance Baked Artesian Color Baked Bronzer, and this is in the color Rum Spice. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 125 brush, just dip it on there and add it to my cheeks. I'm going to apply some blush, and this is the Maybelline Blush in Deep Wine. Then to clean up the part that I baked with, I'm going to use this stippling brush from Real Techniques and just blend it out. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender one more time and just tap my whole face just to add some more moisture to everything. Since I applied so much powder onto my face, I don't want it to look too cakey. And I know this isn't drugstore, but I really don't like any of the other setting sprays that I've tried, like the NYX and the Maybelline one. I really just love this all-nighter makeup spray from Urban Decay, so I'm just going to spray a little bit of it on my face. I already applied some mascara and a little bit of eyeshadow and some lip gloss, but you can go ahead and apply a full eye makeup look if you wanted to, or some lipstick if you wanted to just be like lazy day glam. But this is kind of like my everyday look when I don't feel like doing the most. And it's really quick and easy. This whole thing took me about 15 to 20 minutes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!